Going live. And yeah, really. Okay, that didn't work, right?
Got the pop-up.
Yeah, intro's not working right, though.
Now it went black.
Yeah, I know the intro's not working. Daily Da Vinci intro's working. There we go. I don't know what's going on. I should have checked that, I guess. Oh, well.
Well, the globe is spinning. And I don't know why this thing decides to pick a low resolution in the first place. Okay, there we go. That's better.
I've got to mess around with the resolution when I'm watching stuff because I get so much lagging and buffering that it's not funny. So let me get an audio check from everybody. I know Zoom's going to be good.
Yeah.
And then hopefully someone over in the chat tells me if it's good or not. Greg says he was first tonight. And you were first tonight. Chris says that's second. Bob Whatchamacallit, who's now the iOS beta tester, was third. Jim's confused, so he had to go get a drink, which that's good.
Where do you get that from?
I guess that makes me sober, so got to fix that.
You had Greg said he was first. Chris said he was second. The iOS beta tester said he was third. John said he was fourth. I said, well, I guess that makes me sober.
Yeah, there's sober another word for fifth. Yeah, it's a stretch, sure.
Yeah, it's a stretch.
John Alloy was there. Good to see John. John says it sounds good. Cool. And Tony says audio video is good. So good. Jeff Ryman joins us both in chat and on Zoom. Evening, Jeff. Or maybe it's not Jeff. Maybe it's someone pretend. There he is. And it had to take his little what you call it thing off there. That's cool. Evening, everybody. Oh, look, Greg found his cell phone. About time. Do I have your number?
I lost it again. I can't find it. I don't know. Had it for a little bit.
So I'm really hoping Alex joins me because I'm going to let him know for the first time ever we had no signal where we were at tonight. We were so far out in the country and out in the boonies or whatever you want to call it, there was no signal. The guy that lived there says you will not get a signal out here. So that was kind of fun.
Were you in Georgia?
No. We were still here in Indiana. So my brother just sent me a text asking me who someone is. I can't remember how he spells his last name.
We were on Highway 50 out here in Nevada. It's when they call the loneliest highway.
No, we were actually down in the middle of Indiana, but there was no signal. And it was funny, too, because when we were driving back, we got about, I don't know, 6 miles away from where we were at, and all of a sudden my phone just goes bloop, 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 bloop. Everybody's messages were coming through. All the notifications were coming through. And, of course, I was driving, so I couldn't answer them.
Trying to remember that we've been through an area, it's either in West Virginia or Virginia and Maryland up there. There's a area up there where by law they have signal silence over quite a big area.
Yeah, the radio quiet zones.
Yeah.
Wow.
No cell phones, no TV, no nothing up in there.
Yeah, most of that has to do with, I think, radio astronomy.
Yeah. Be sort of like living when things were quieter.
Well, you're probably going to pick up a signal anyway. I mean, because you're close enough to.
Well, in the middle of that zone, there is absolutely nothing.
Well, I know he means no close by.
Well, he's got 49 acres, and it's all wooded and a little bit of farmland. Really nice area. I was blown away that there was no signal at all. Nothing.
to one of your old high school.
Yeah, yeah. I posted, I don't know, 60 plus pictures, I think, on Facebook already.
Okay.
Tony's asking, did I change?
A year or two.
Yeah, Tony's asking, did I change the sound? Looks like it might be a little loud.
Yeah, on Zoom, you're definitely a little hot.
Yeah, let me see if I can fix it. I did change it earlier. Let me back it back down to about right there. That's still pretty high. Let's go right there. See how that sounds.
Okay, Kerry, leave it alone.
Yeah, really. No, I'm going to fine tune. No, it's still. How's that sound on YouTube, Tony? How's it sound on Zoom?
It still sounds like it's a little hot.
Had to lower my volume a little bit.
Let me mess with it some more. Let me lower it down even more.
I'm going to go get a refill either on beer or coffee. I haven't figured out which.
Yeah, get one of each. That way you can't be wrong.
There you go.
That might happen.
All right, so that still actually shows me tagging into the doggone red. I don't understand that because I've got it all the way back down. Let me go bring up. Got it all the way back down. Let me go. Oh yeah, I forgot to mute myself. That's real funny. Okay, what about? I'll put it right. Okay, what about now on Zoom? That should be not bad.
It's definitely better. Before you started messing with it, it sounded like you were clipping a little bit, but it's a little better.
All right. And John Aloy says sounds good to him, and I get a thumb up. So I'm gonna leave it right there. It's actually doing what everyone says it should do. It's getting into the yellow about halfway. So I'll leave it right there. So, good to see everybody. I was listening for a little bit while driving, and then we switched over to some music and enjoy the ride. Had a great evening. I don't know how many people showed up. I haven't counted yet. We had 51 graduated. 11 have passed away, so that leaves 40 that would be available to be there. And I want to say I think we might have had maybe 20 plus. So we were at 50% rate. Pretty good.
11 have passed away already?
Yeah. We had 3 pass away the summer we graduated.
What the hell?
Yeah, it was 2 in one car accident and 1 in another car accident. All within 2 months of one another. But it was good. It was good to connect with everybody. It was good seeing everyone. The jokester of the class, not me, actually pulled a pretty good one off. He didn't put the right name tag on. He had people wondering what was going on. Some of us knew right away that it wasn't right, though. I think I'll go grab a quick water and coffee. I'll be right back.
Man, I'm telling you, barely started the stream and he's abandoning us already.
I know it.
Really?
Damn.
I'm going to put someone else in charge.
Oh, no, that's not a good idea.
No. I don't know, though, if I ever get in a situation like I was tonight where there was absolutely no signal. Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm going to run 6 miles up the road. Just stay here. I'll be back later.
Yeah.
Park on the side of the road. I wasn't sure if we were going to make it or not. We came back a different way than we went down there, and we went through some construction, and the road to get to our house has been blocked off. We had to go about 7 miles out of our way, past where we live, and then come back down, which was kind of silly. But when they get it all built, hi Mike, it'll be nice. All right, so yeah, now I'm good. I don't know why I didn't check that a while ago. So how does the Zoom people sound when they talk coming over YouTube?
Unbelievable.
Ooh, that's low.
What's that? What?
I'm just looking at the mixer. You guys talking on Zoom, you probably are really low on YouTube.
Well, like I said, I mean, you're still up there compared to everybody else. It's just that now you're not clipping.
Wow, that's well, yeah, that makes sense, I guess, because I'm not gonna mess with it. Too tired. Deal with it tomorrow
I don't.
or Monday. I hear Mimi. It sounds like. Looks like Chris has stepped away. Yeah, I'm set. I think Lorna took 98 pictures on my phone. I took another 30 some pictures on the 35 millimeter, and I shot 3 videos that I'm going to bring into DaVinci and see if I can. I don't want to say clean them up a little bit, but for lack of not knowing how to explain it, clean them up a little bit.
Improve the audio.
Well, actually, I have to take away the audio because if I go to post it, I'll catch all kind of blocks and bans and notifications because it did a good job of picking the music up. I skimmed through all 3 of them, and the music, super good, super loud. And somebody can hear somebody saying hello.
Yeah, it's me. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, Mike.
Okay, that's you.
Somebody actually found a site through Amazon and had a t-shirt made. It said, Class of 1977, 45th class reunion. So I got to get a hold of that address so I can get some things made. But it was a good night. Real good night. Excellent food. A lot of food. The farthest one away was from Arizona. Yeah, it was good. Any questions? All right, I like this. No questions. Well, that is tonight's stream.
Separate class reunion just of your class?
Yeah, that's all. Well, there was. So, yes, it was just our class, but like one of the girls from my class married a guy from the 1978 class, so he obviously was there.
Right.
And then trying to think of the other. There was excuse me, 3 situations like that. Because I got the guy that graduated with me, his younger brother is the guy she happened to marry, and he looked, they're spitting images of one another, and I thought it was the guy that graduated from me, and I'm like, I said, Greg? He goes, no, I'm Doug. And I go, there's no way you're Doug. You're Greg. He goes, no, really, I'm Doug. So when I seen his wife, and of course I recognized her, and I was like, well, it is Doug.
Okay. Well, I'm just curious, the ones I've been to, a particular class like the 40th or the 50th or whatever,
right,
would have a little get together by themselves someplace, but then there was a banquet for the whole school later in the evening.
Yeah, no, this is just a privately funded private thing that they done 4 years ago, and we did it tonight, and then now we plan on doing one for the 50th. So our 50th will be recognized at the alumni dinner as well as this one.
Later. So this wasn't the regular alumni.
Oh no, no affiliation with the school whatsoever. A couple people said they've watched the channel. A couple people said they've seen some things on Facebook. A couple people said they'd be sure to join tonight, which would be good. But I got to thinking when I was driving home, in order to make a comment in chat, you have to have a YouTube channel. And I don't know if that holds true for comments as well. I was thinking about that tonight.
I think so.
I would think so.
In to make a comment.
Yes. Well, you have to be logged in to chat. I'm pointing to the monitor like you guys can see it. So now over there.
Afterwards, you got to be logged into YouTube.
Which is
so you have to join or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think. Is there a way to restrict who can make comments other than blocking somebody? There's no way to.
You can restrict comments, but I don't know about stopping them completely.
But I guess anybody who can log in normally can make a comment.
Yes.
I assume that you may have some control over.
I have one thing set to get rid of some of the obscene things that filter through now and then.
Right.
And it does a really good job. Now, as far as chat goes, that's what the moderators take care of for me.
Different matter.
Sure.
Yeah. I think.
Long time ago, I tried holding the quote, hold all comments for review. That's not fun. No, you have a new mic and a new camera, both, Mike?
Yeah.
Nice.
So Mike has a new mic.
Yeah, Mike has a new mic.
Yeah, it's two in one.
Nice.
The camera and the mic at the same time. You need two, that's the same thing.
I got to get the software for my Logitech camera one of these years, I guess. It works without it, but I assume there's some things you can do more with it.
Yeah, you can just make some adjustments to it that I'm totally confused on. I'm a automatic guy. If it's got a button that says automatic, I'm using it. I was talking to one of the guys.
Alex had called me earlier about that hard drive.
Yeah, I got bombarded with, I think, 5-6 messages from Alex, and the first one was, I got the thing I need to do what I need to do. Then the second one was about you know who. Then the third one was, I can't transfer the data because of something to do with the mail, the post office. And I'm like, okay, I'm confused. So I don't know what's going on with that.
Yeah, I did say hello to you know who today on Doug's channel. Just to,
I did. I actually said hi too.
I saw it. I saw it.
I mean, I don't have anything against the young man. Just he can still join YouTube. I haven't blocked him from there yet. Keywords yet. And I actually
want to be caught up in all the drama.
Yeah, I don't. And I actually told someone last night that if there's a way to unblock him on Zoom, I might consider that, but not right now. I'm not even going to look into it right now. No, Greg, stop, please. Put your fingers down. Do not look into that. Too late. Look at him. He's like... Mrs. K's Filipino food went over really good. In fact, Mrs. K got in quite a few pictures tonight. I was impressed, which is really interesting considering she was taking the pictures. So I'm not sure how she did that. And you guys remember Jose explaining his arm deal yesterday and holding his phone and taking pictures?
Yeah.
The DJ is a photographer. And he goes, oh, yeah, that's simple. Here, let me show you how to do it. And his phone, I think, is similar to Jeff's phone because he said, watch this. And he put his finger on the take a picture button and he slid it over to the middle of the screen. And that way he said, all I have to do now is hit this button, which is over in the middle. He goes, I can do that with my finger. And he just reaches over and starts taking pictures. The iPhone doesn't have that feature. That was a pretty nice little feature.
Just arranged a little different on the Tika.
Yeah.
I have a Motorola phone like Alex does. I'm sure they're similar. I don't have the latest Android. I think I'm one version back, but the phone didn't cost that much. So
yeah, I think he said his was a
or something.
Yeah, he said his was a 21. I think is what he said, which is Greek to me. I don't know what it is, or what it means.
Hell, I don't even know what kind I have.
Samsung Galaxy.
I think he did say something about it being an S21. I know I caught.
Yeah, I have the S20.
Mine is a Moto G Stylus XT2211DL, whatever the hell that means. It's just whatever Walmart happened to have in stock on the day I needed a phone, because the screen on my old LG phone just crapped out and it was done.
Mine is a Moto G Play 2021, yeah. Because I'm using this instead of the iPhone now.
And I have Android 11. I don't know what the latest one is.
So the Logitech software,
Android 11, I got that
you're talking about, Jeff, the only thing I can really do with this is I can move myself to the left, I can move myself to the right, I can move myself up, I can move myself down. Okay. That I understand, and I can zoom myself.
Okay, there's an Android 12 out,
good.
Which was at least last year, not quite a year ago.
And then if I go,
and I can't get it.
If I go into these other adjustments and take autofocus off and auto exposure off, and there was one more down here somewhere, auto white balance off. Ooh, that looks good.
Yeah, that's not a good idea.
Yeah, that's why I anything that says auto, I'm all for that. I can't screw that up. That's the one thing I can't screw up.
Well, we'll have to differ on that.
Well, I tend to agree with you.
Well, you're not quite as bad as you know who.
I would hope not.
No.
Wait a minute. Now I'm all. What happened? Did I move?
What? What's the matter?
I look like I moved.
No.
There we go. That's better. Yep. Center of the screen now. So how long? Do what, Greg? Do what?
You got your Hawaiian shirt on, eh?
I do. I had a different one picked out, but it was missing a button or two, and I didn't want to drive the women crazy, so I got this one out. And I wore shorts. There were about 5 people there in shorts. It was kind of amazing. There was only one guy that came in I did not know, and when I found out who it was, I'm still like, nah, this can't be him. But other than that, I recognized most everybody, except for the one guy, and I don't know what happened to him. Age, I guess. We were talking about, a couple of us talked a little bit about the fact, during our 50th, some of us will be 68, 69, 70 years old. And I'm like, not me. I'm still going to be 40. I'm 40 right now. I'll be 40 in 5 years. Not going to change.
Like Jack Benny. If you remember Jack Benny.
Yeah.
Age 39.
Yeah. The reunion was good, Wintermute. Thank you for asking. We were sitting there at dinner, and one guy gets up and goes, I'll be right back. He comes back. Jim will appreciate this. He's got a box about this big, square, and about this thick, and it's purple. Any ideas?
Moonshine.
Wine.
You're on the right track.
Box wine.
Crown Royal.
Ooh.
Oof.
Yep. And when he went to pour the drinks, his measurements were so accurate, I was impressed because he took that bottle and he went, that's about enough. And that was it. He did not measure one thing. There's Rick. There's Jose.
Hello.
Hi, Rick. Hi, Jose.
Hey. Hi, Jose.
Oh.
The reunion was good. If you guys want to be bored, I'll bore you. Okay, I'll bore you. Couldn't take much.
Wasn't they something that Jose was doing with his thumb, bending it back or something?
No, we're not going to see that tonight. That was last night's show.
Well, what about this right here?
Is that your arm or your fingers?
That's my fingers.
Oh, good
I can
Lord.
bend my hand. That's my hand.
Oh, good
I
Lord.
can bend it up.
Okay, hold on. I created a specific file. I actually thought ahead on this. So I'll bring up the first one. All right, so this was the first picture taken.
You know none of this is going out over YouTube, right?
Yeah, that's fine. They're aware of it. They have no issues. I have no issues. So
Okay.
this is
It's not. YouTube has a blank screen.
really.
Well, it's not blank. The clocks are there.
So,
What about
sorry,
now?
I missed the correction.
There you go.
There, finally, there it comes.
What about now? How's YouTube look? Yes,
Well,
no?
is this done? I see a tree as a post.
Well, I switched it. Okay, so thank you, Wintermute. So this is the girl some of you may remember whose husband passed away last year. And she was the first one that came up, and she said, "Oh, I'm so happy to see you," and that was good. This guy right here, I've been looking for him for years. He's up in Michigan, actually. Couldn't believe it. So that was the first picture taken. And then Lorna took this. This is all the 11 that have passed away since we graduated. Kind of sombering. And then apparently she wanted to get close-ups. I think she took 3 pictures of everything she took. This is a little thing he built in his garage, which his garage is bigger than some businesses I've seen.
So this is at a friend's house?
Yeah, it's at his house, at one of our classmates' house.
That's kind of cool.
This is actually a really good picture, except for my hair is all wonky.
I say, the lady there looks pretty well preserved for 45 years out of school.
Well, and she just had a stroke too. So,
Oh, goodness.
all things given, yes. But the thing I like about this picture is it's got, you can see our names and our senior pictures on it. That's what I liked. And her grandson actually races midgets right now. And he aspires to drive in Formula One. Now, these are Lorna pictures, so I can't tell you what they're going to be. Obviously, that one needs to be spun. That one needs to be spun. Yeah, look at somebody looking.
Easy enough to do.
Yeah, well, we'll just, okay, so this is showing where everyone's at in Indiana, the different locations. And you can see the majority of them live down here in the same area that we graduated from. So
Now I see a Ken up there. I guess
that'd be me. Yeah,
the others still aren't that far.
Oh no. That was the other thing is, everyone I graduated as Rick, and everyone was like, "Well, what happened with Ken?" And every time I was asked, I just point to Lorna and say, "Ask the Filipino. Ask the Filipino." And then the dairy out in his backyard, he got all those in his backyard. Well, he's got 49 acres, so not really a backyard.
Mm-hmm.
He built this. The trees come out of his forest, his woods, whatever you want to call it. Nina. I just realized she wasn't wearing a name tag. It's probably an imposter. I think this was set up with the props if you wanted to go over and have little funny pictures taken up, but nobody ever did. I don't know what she took a picture of that for. Guess we wanted to see the cleaning supplies with the, who knows. Oh, good picture.
Wow, upside down.
My phone has been doing this a lot lately with stuff upside down, honestly.
Well, let me turn my monitor.
So these were on all the tables. Pretty cool. She liked that.
That one wasn't upside down.
Some are, some aren't. I don't get what's going on.
Crown Royal.
I don't quite understand why they were.
Drink responsibly on a can of pop a Crown Royal.
Yeah. Yeah. That's Dave. And again, you can barely see our names on there. That's Dee Dee's husband. I know you don't know who Dee Dee is. He did not graduate with us, but I snuck that picture in anyway. Rhonda Owens. And see how it says Class of 77 reunion? She got that off of Amazon somewhere. And I don't know where. And I'm awaiting the link so I can get some things made. Again, good picture. Anytime that the ID showed up, I think that's a great picture.
Yep.
I really do. He was the only male cheerleader in 1977 in the state of Indiana at high school level. Not at the college level, it's high school level. Took some balls to do that.
Yep.
He was complaining about how short he is.
He's small, so he's that was probably good.
Yeah. I don't know how she snuck in this one. Obviously, I took that.
And he must have been fairly athletic to do all the stuff.
Oh, he was. Hell, there's no way I could have jumped and tumbled, and there's no way. And Diane, again, you can see our names. Again, you can crop all this crap right here out. I just think that's great.
Yeah, darken those eyes of hers a little bit, and she's a woman I wouldn't want to meet in a dark alley. Goodness.
Yeah, Chris Loams.
Yeah, that's nice. There was somebody living there that had a garage like this to host it.
Oh yeah,
cool.
super great. Of course, I don't know who that guy is. And we were
Or
being
that
silly.
guy.
Oh, we were being silly. and she can be more sillier than I am. Now, this is Greg's brother, and we'll come back to this. I don't think I can do a side by side. This guy right here, when I was in high school, he was the most purest shooter, and this is his wife. He was the most purest shooter I think I've ever known in my entire basketball playing career. That kid could shoot from anywhere, and it was money. Well, she did take those. She came from Arizona.
Mm.
And then,
Some of those people don't look like they old enough to be.
yeah, I mean, some of them look like they've aged pretty good. So this one's funny. I knew, as soon as I seen him, I knew who it was. His name's Daryl Cecil, but he's got on Greg Gore's ID card. He's just being funny. And he was like, "You're the only one that's noticed that." This is the guy I did not, and I still don't recognize him. I mean, I know who he is because of his name tag, obviously, but I wasn't going to force him to stand up. He was having trouble standing and walking. I'm going to shoot her. This is a sister of one of my classmates. This is the wife of Don, the guy you just saw. She graduated in '77. So this is his garage. I hope she got some really good pictures of this. I know I did.
That's a big sucker.
Oh man, it's look at this. He's got a lift in there, and he's got an engine puller right there. You could play basketball in there. I'm not kidding you.
This is in Eminence or close to Eminence?
He's about 6 miles out of Eminence, yeah.
Okay. Still cool.
And this is Greg's wife. She also graduated in '77. I don't know if the video's in here or not. I mean, that's the food table. There, my gosh, there was food. And this is Bob. This is his house, and this is his wife right here. He's a 2-time pancreatic cancer survivor.
Goodness, that's pretty
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
So he works on cars.
He works on everything. He's got the best attitude about it. He said he's now that his chemo's done, he feels so much better, and he does what he's supposed to do, and can't ask for anything else. I don't know who this guy is. I've seen him around a couple times. I still don't know who he is. I have no idea who it is. So this is Dave and his wife. This is Keith. And then this is Chris Loams. I know names mean nothing to you guys. She wasn't mad at me, believe it or not, even though the picture might indicate that. We were discussing something for 5 years from now. I remember this girl's name's Jill Willett. I remember her being about 6'3" when we were in school. So time caught up with her. Yeah, being a ham. Of course, she's got to get a flower picture. I didn't know that was in there. Okay, there's a story behind this. We were trying to find the best light to take the group picture. So Lorna said, "Oh, go stand over there." So me being me, I'm doing stupid stuff. This is Danny. And we actually have a video because there was music playing, and we literally both started dancing at the same time. And she took, here we go. So he's a doctor. And Terry graduated in '77. You can see he's just a couple inches taller than I am. And I hated him for that. Told him that then, and told him that tonight too, and he just laughed. No, he's a good kid. I mean, he really was. He developed into a pretty good basketball player. His first couple years, he was horrible. But he's good. This is Dee Dee's son. He ran the music. And has a little funny little gizmo there. This is Brian Patrick. He's a farmer. That's all he's known his entire life. Still farms to this day. Now the group photos, I don't know how they turn out on the iPhone because she was trying to take a panoramic group photo. And no idea. None whatsoever. Now this one I like because this is panoramic, and you'll see it did some weird funky stuff with my legs right there. I noticed that a while ago. She's too far away. She didn't know how to zoom the camera. I'm in there
Not trying
somewhere.
to be funny, but it looked like you had a fake leg.
Yeah, Chris, when I first saw that, I was like, pretty much the same thought. So I'm in this one too somewhere.
Yeah, Ken, with the previous photos, I didn't knew you were amputee.
Yeah. She took a lot of them. So how many of us were there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I thought there was 20.
Out of a class of how many?
We graduated 51.
A little bigger than my class. I was in a class of roughly 45. I never knew officially how many of us graduated. There were a couple that, while they're in the yearbook, never clear whether they graduated or not. And that doesn't matter at this point in time. But
then she got a lot of candid shots, or what she calls candid shots. I'll give you one guess who I was trying to pretend to be like there. And then she took a picture of the sunset and the clouds. It's Lorna. That's all I can say. You never know what kind of pictures you're going to get with her. Now that's Greg. That's the guy whose brother I thought was him earlier, which this is the real Greg Gore. He's got his name tag on from Daryl. And then I don't know how she got that effect, honestly. But these two, everything here is in focus, and I look like I'm out of focus a little bit.
Fish eye.
I don't think that's on the iPhone, though. Who knows? I mean, all these are like that. And that's it. That is it.
well, there's a handful that you could crop a little bit, and you'd really have more focus on some of them. But
oh yeah,
I never bother with that sort of thing much.
So this is the 35mm pictures. And this is pulling in his driveway. Had the scarecrows out there and his cows. Took 2 of those. And again, a lot of the same pictures. I didn't realize she was taking the same picture I was taking. So I took the pictures in there. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, it's fine. And apparently we had 2 on there somebody forgot about and they came back. I don't know. I don't know what was going on with that. Just pictures from our senior year.
Oh yeah, you can tell it was the 70s. That one guy in the lower right corner.
Yeah, Robbie. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and Larry too. And this is Bob. This is the guy that's 2-time or pancreatic cancer twice. And yes, the Bronc 9. I think if you catch it in time, and apparently they did, and you have money to pay for the treatments and whatnot, I mean, he's still walking and talking. So.
And the big glasses.
Yeah. I took a lot of the same. Again, I didn't. Okay, now.
Oh, she looks thrilled, doesn't she?
Oh, I'm telling you. We were doing a test with the 35mm to see. And damn it, Jose! I actually learned something from you because I was like, no, we can't do that because you kind of. But anyway, this is the first one, and then I took that one kind of far away to see how it would look, and then now she's doing Mrs. K things and trying to be a model. That one, I just knew immediately with the sun over here on her face and all, that wasn't going to work. That one's where we ended up getting it, and I think that one turned out pretty good, so that's where we agreed to do it. And then I actually am in this picture, but you can't see me. I'm right behind Jerry here, and you can't see.
Maybe you were the one with the 2 fingers sticking out.
Oh, yeah, I can tell.
No, I know.
I'm right here.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, I see. There you are. Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. There were 20 of us. I thought there were. So somebody was missing a while ago.
I know
motley looking crew, huh? Yeah, I was missing, huh?
No, the shortest person.
And then, yeah, the shortest person. And then, not to be outdone with her cloud sun picture, I took one. And then I too took some candid pictures just killing time of people standing around chit-chatting. And here's the video. I don't think I shared my audio, but the music was awesome. And the whole point of this was we just set it up on the tripod, and then where's it at? We could swing it around and get, you know, pictures, and then I can go in and try to pull some stills or make some stills off of it. All 3 videos are the same way. That one I did. This one Lorna did, so God only knows what it's going to be like. Well, the tripod had to be so high, and Lorna's really short, so she was standing on her toes, and I was like, "We can get you, you know, something to stand on." She goes, "No, I'm fine." But I'll get some good stills out of this. There's no doubt in my mind. I'll have some fun with it. And then someone suggested taking both the regular pictures and this, and going and finding some funny looking cartoonish type things and putting them over their faces. So it's a good time. But nice garage, just amazing. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. So I'll stop sharing my screen. I'll put this back over here. Oh, and of course now the introduction works because I wanted it to work a while ago.
When you get a chance, look at Zoom chat.
I can do that.
Ken, I have a question.
I've got an answer.
Did Mr. Audio here tell you about your audio?
Yeah, we had an audio issue earlier. How is it bad again? I hope not. Uh-oh.
I know. Did he mention that you're close to how does he put it? Hot?
Yeah, it probably was because I adjusted it earlier today. I couldn't hear it. So I was messing around with the audio this morning, and I apparently forgot to put it back, and now I've lost something I need. Can't live without it. No, I'm kidding. Oh shoot, I forgot to start the countdown clock for 60 minutes.
Happy birthday, by the way, Jeff.
What's that?
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
I'm officially old.
Did you get the dancing girls I sent you?
What?
Dancing girls. I sent you dancing girls. You didn't get them?
If you sent them real
nobody
dancing girls, they
knocked on
wouldn't
my
be
door.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, Ken.
Appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
From a few weeks, I noticed that you've been going down here with your memory, Ken.
Yeah, I would have to tend to agree with that.
Yeah,
Thanks,
and for the 18th time, Ken, I need to remember that you have a photographer here, a professional photographer.
Yes. You may have to remind me 4 or 5 more times. Thank you, Greg.
Oh, here's trouble.
That what you're looking for?
That's exactly what I'm looking for.
I thought so.
Thank you so much.
But anyways, Ken, seems that you have a in-home photographer.
Yeah, me. I got the best photographer there is.
Well, I was talking about Mrs. K.
Oh, she does all right. She honestly does pretty good. I mean, it's an iPhone. You can't really screw it up. I mean, I can, but she can't. And then I'm like, I look over and she's over there and she's got my phone and she's playing this game. I go, "What are you doing?" She goes, "I'm playing a game." I'm like, "Don't play the game. You'll run the battery out." Okay, turns it off. It wasn't 10 minutes later. I look over. She's playing that game again. Can't win for losing sometimes.
Yeah, when I saw that the photos were taken by Mrs. K and you, I'm like, okay, no wonder you didn't fly me over to take photos of the reunion.
Yeah, I should have, huh? You can be the official photographer when we have our get together with everyone from Zoom and the channel. How's that sound?
Well,
ooh, that was crickets there. Oh my goodness.
Are you going to remember to do so?
Yeah, somebody said something about the 50th year, and I said, well, you're going to have to remind me of that again. And she goes, remind you of what? She was joking. I mean, it was good. It was really good. I did mention you guys several times. Supposedly, hopefully, people were. Pardon?
And they said, who?
Yeah.
Happy birthday to Jeff.
Thank you.
I've seen it all over Facebook. Everywhere I look on my page, it says Jeff something, like everybody wishing you a happy birthday, I guess.
I got several good wishes today. I appreciate them.
And this is number what? If you don't mind us asking. 75?
Yep.
3/4 of a century.
He doesn't look 75, and I'm not trying to kiss anybody's ass either.
No, he doesn't really look a day over 83 to me, but you're right. He doesn't look 75.
Yeah, my wife used to tell me I looked extinguished.
Extinguished or distinguished? I mean, there's a difference.
She said extinguished.
Oh, okay. All right.
Hey, Jeff.
Yes, sir.
What cream do you use on your face?
Wow.
That's personal.
Okay, fair enough.
That's funny. He uses Grecian formerly for whatever.
Yeah. I tried some of that stuff for dyeing hair and beard, and God, that stuff damn near killed my skin. I mean, this is 20 years ago when I first started getting gray.
I can't talk about dyeing your hair because obviously she dyes mine because that's what she likes. So I got nothing. I got no room to talk at all.
No, I guess what is that? Something for men, and the stuff you use on facial hair, which is more coarse.
Yeah.
Pretty strong.
There you go, Greg.
Burnt the fool out of my skin, and what? So I just said, the hell with it. It wasn't worth
The
it.
hell is that original?
Original scent.
Cherry blossom.
Yeah, cherry block.
Jim's probably going, oh my God, what I get myself into tonight. There were two of us there.
But anything with this crowd.
Yeah. You know what? I didn't see.
You say, where's Alex tonight?
I think he's mad at me, honestly,
He tried to call me, but I didn't answer.
he tried to call me, but I didn't get it until I was driving down the road coming home. But I got to look at something real quick. I just realized something. I think I forgot to get a picture.
He tried to call me at 3 p.m. and I didn't answer. I was asleep. So I've been having fun with this this number. This guy posting on our Craigslist here in Phoenix about he can make ID driver's licenses and vaccination cards. And so I Googled his number, and it pops up scammers offering fake IDs and fake vaccination cards on Craigslist. That's what his number pops up on Google with. That he's making fake IDs and fake vaccination cards. So I text him and I'm like, hey dude, what's up? He didn't text me all day yesterday. And then he texted me today, oh, I'm sorry, I just got out of the hospital. Yeah. And you're gonna have the feds come after you too. I just sent a picture of your ad and number to the I actually sent it to the police department. I sent it to the detective at the police department. He texted me back today and said that he's gonna talk to somebody about making a fake buy or whatever from him.
I'm gonna mute my mic for just a second.
You told him that, Sean, that you reported him?
Yep.
I
told him I reported you.
I am aware of some of that stuff that goes on in Vegas here, and that can be a dangerous thing to do.
I use a non-traceable number when I text.
Yeah, but you told the guy.
Oh,
It's
that I
not
snitched
that hard
on
to
him?
find people. Well, I had something I was going to send to you, and I can't remember what it was now.
It says that the number's registered in Long Beach, California.
Is there really such thing as a non-traceable number?
I don't know, but I know this one isn't.
Oh,
I've done a lot of people, like same people that I told you about post nude pictures on Facebook. I Googled their number and they said that they send fake messages on Craigslist of half nude or full nude, but they try to act like they're in your city and stuff. And
yeah, I know
I
what it was.
text him too. I text them too and told him I reported them.
Found a news story that you'll like, Sean.
Oh.
I sent you a chat message.
Uh-oh. Huh?
Is it one of the things we don't want to show over the YouTube world?
Yes.
Okay.
Semi-truck.
Not terrible. Not terrible, but it reminds me of the stuff that he comes up with.
Okay. All right.
Sean, I hope nobody don't track you down.
Okay, I'm gonna post this to everybody in chat.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's funny.
It is.
There you go, everybody. Here's a funny ad for you. Or a funny news thing.
I didn't know you could detach chat. Okay, that works because it just popped up over on my other screen. Yeah, we didn't get one picture. I just now realized it. And I thought for sure we got pictures of everybody.
Chris looked at it because he's giggling. Chris looked at it.
That
Oh, I
popped
see.
up
I seen
on
that.
my Yahoo homepage with all of the weird
Just
crap
think
that
it
y'all
Yeah,
Gary
got
that's where I
out
saw it was on Yahoo. I was
Just
trying
think
to
if Terry passes by that on his way to Michigan.
get caught
He'll
up
go
on
that way.
my sports. So, all in all, it was a good evening. I was trying to get back home in time to get set up to be here, because I would have had no way to change the time.
Hang on, I'll be right back, you guys.
Okay, everybody switch to channel B while he's gone. Oh shoot, he's not gone yet. And we have awkward silence.
He's something else.
He is. Yeah, I don't know. I think Alex might not understand that. I think he probably thinks I might have been ignoring him. I wasn't. I didn't get the message until nearly 4 hours after he sent them because I didn't have no signal. Kind of interesting. It's interesting on two fronts. One, the fact we didn't have a signal while we were there, and then two, once we got to where the cellular data started functioning again or working again, I'm not kidding you. There was probably a good solid 3 minutes of my phone showing a picture, showing a message, showing this notification, that notification. And Lorna was like, "Do you want me to take care of it?" I said, "No, just let it do its thing. I'll deal with it when we get home."
Yep.
I mean, obviously, I wasn't going to try to do anything while I was driving. Darren Gilholm here at 5 minutes till 5, his time. Or not.
Starting a new day over there.
Darren.
Across the pond.
There he is. Morning, Darren.
Good morning.
You just getting up, or you're just getting in from the pub?
No, I just woke up.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you being here. You have coffee yet?
Nope. Just put this on first thing on.
That's the first thing we did when we got home. Is I put on a pot of coffee.
No, too early. Just woke up straight onto the computer. I see.
You still off Monday and Tuesday?
Yeah.
Did you get any extra time off for the Queen's passing?
No, I'm off already.
Right, but I mean, like, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you get any extra days off?
Nope.
What about last week?
If you were working on Monday, you would have that. That's it.
Yeah, you already have that, so you don't lose anything.
So they won't give you anything else off.
Yeah. I had something I wanted to ask you, but I forgot what it was. It'll come to me, I hope. I'll remember it later, hopefully.
You will.
Yeah, I will. There's Wintermute joining us.
Hey, Wintermute.
Good evening.
How you doing?
Wintermute. How are you?
Oh,
Good.
Greg says, whoa!
Ho.
And we had, boy, this is going to be a record night for awkward silence, I think. Normally we have plenty of things to talk about, but tonight apparently not.
We're waiting for the after hours.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
I can tell you what I saw at Walmart today.
What'd you
What
say?
was that?
Christmas decorations.
Already?
Oh,
Good Lord.
Christmas, seriously.
Oh, I thought you were going to post some of the photos we see out there of all the people you find at Walmart.
Some of those make you wonder.
Because when was it? I saw Halloween decorations in August. Costco's had Christmas trees up for 2 weeks now, I think.
Wow.
No, they got the Christmas stuff in the shops already.
Yep.
Been for like 2
Nah,
weeks.
it's too early.
Yep.
Way too early.
Never too early to try to suck money out of people.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah, Thursday is the first day of fall.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, it does say first day of autumn.
22nd?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know if it was 21st or 22nd. What, that's the equinox? Fall equinox?
Just says
something
first
like
day
that.
of fall or first day of autumn on there. I got to make an appointment at the DMV this week. We got to go get our license or the plates transferred over to Indiana. We got a
Oh, crap.
little letter today from the state of Illinois
You need to do.
saying that something about our insurance. And I'm like, well, we notified you guys we have insurance on the car. I don't know what it is. And then there's something about $100 fee for something. And I'm like, no, I'll just go get it put in Indiana and solves that problem. I've got till the 10th of October. So I showed Lauren. She goes, they just want to suck money out of us. So
It reminds me, I need to go get my smog and then I can do my new registration online.
I hope it's not any, it shouldn't be any more difficult than going down there and showing residency here, paying for the plates, and getting the license plate. I don't think it can be much more than that. I don't know. I really
They
do
may
not.
try to stick you for the driver's license at the same time if you have to do the plates.
We didn't have to do that when we got them transferred to Illinois from Nevada, so I don't know. I'm hoping not here. If they do, they do.
It depends on who you have to deal with. They may
That's-
ask you
Yeah, that's true.
something.
That's very true.
Although, if you're already there, that's not that big of a deal. Here now, Nevada no longer has any walk-ins at any of the DMV locations in Las Vegas or Reno. They're short-staffed. They're trying to get people to do more online, but there's some things you can't. I mean, if you bought a car, you can't renew it. I mean, you got to register it there the first time.
See, that's the thing that is interesting. You saying that online made me. So there's this line in here that says, do not visit a driver's service facility. Only your insurance company or agent can verify that you have insurance, which we do, and they must do so in big, bold, black letters. They must do so electronically. So I'm sure this is legitimate. It says Office of the Secretary of the State, Vehicle Services Department, Secretary of State of Illinois. So I'm sure it's legit.
Well, you've transferred your insurance, I assume.
Yes, we transferred the insurance to Indiana.
So the insurance company notified the Illinois people that you no longer have insurance there. Probably.
The Illinois insurance company did, but our insurance company here was supposed to notify them that we do have insurance here. So I don't know where that snafu's. A simple solution to it, just go get the daggone plates.
Well, I mean, they may have said, okay, you now have insurance in Indiana.
Could be.
Says,
Could very well be.
You got to get Illinois insurance or do something else. Who knows?
Who knows? Not like way back when you were not 75, where you could get insurance and go anywhere in the United States and be covered. So no, I won't give you a hard time about being 75.
That's all right.
So you still have
Again, you really don't look a day over 83. You look pretty good.
No, I know.
Do what, Wintermute?
You still have Illinois plates? Is that that deal?
Yeah, we got Illinois plates on the car.
Yeah.
Still. I still have my Nevada license. And I intend to keep my Nevada license until I absolutely have to get an Indiana license. My Nevada license expires in 2027. As far as I'm concerned, I'm licensed to drive until 2027. Mrs. K's got an Illinois license because her ID from California was expiring. That's the only reason she's got one. Otherwise, she'd still have a California deal. Now, if I get pulled over tomorrow and the guy says, oh, you got to have an Indiana driver's license, I'm going to say, well, I just moved here 2 weeks ago, sir. It's 30 days.
The daily driven exotics that I watch from Canada, every time they get pulled over in California, the cops are like, hey, you have to have a California driver's license. They're like, no, we don't. We're Canada. We're just here visiting.
We're Canada.
We don't need a California driver's license. What are you talking about? We're just here visiting.
How long have they been in the state of California, though, Sean?
They live in Canada, but they just come to California every couple months.
Well, then they don't need a license. But if they're over 30 days in the state, it's a requirement. Most states require that.
Yeah. What I find curious is, what do you do if you're a snowbird and you go back and forth all the time?
I don't know.
They bought all their cars, all their Lamborghinis and
those people, they can afford to have
to California
places.
So,
some people. I know one of my wife's doctors retired last year, and he's going to live in 3 different states. Well, I suspect he's going to keep a car in each of those states and just fly back and forth, so he can have them registered wherever the hell he is. You know? I don't know what you do about the driver's license.
What did you want to say, Ken?
Hang on.
Yeah, so all their cars that are in California, all the Lamborghinis and Ferraris that are in California have Canada license plates. So, I mean, because they import their cars from Canada to California, back to Canada, back to California.
It'd be expensive. So they had the who's done this, questionnaire type thing for the group. I won 3 of them. One of them's not anything to really be proud about, but one of the questions was who's been married the most, and I've been married 4 times, so I won that hands down.
Hey, you
Best
win!
I ever did, I got 2nd place for who came from the farthest away.
Yeah, well, they thought we were going to be that because everyone still thought we were in Vegas, but we weren't. And then the other one was who's traveled the farthest from Indiana, and I've been to Korea and Japan and Germany, so I won that hands down as well. I forget what the third one was I won. I won 3.
Streaming award?
Do what?
And the streaming award?
Oh, yeah, I'll have that next year. I got that. Oh, yeah, trust me. So what do you do? I stream every night on YouTube. I'm coming up on 365 straight days. Really? Yeah, oh, yeah. Every night, 11 o'clock. So... a couple of the people.
The channel.
Well, of course. I'll probably go to a funeral and advertise unless it's my funeral. But a couple of the people said, "Yeah, I've seen your stream and it's pretty good." And I'm like, "You sure it was my stream?" And they go, "Yeah, it was you." I'm like, "And it's pretty good." They go, "Oh yeah, we liked it. We enjoyed it." So we're doing something right. And you guys got a couple plugs. I mentioned you guys as much as I could. Except for that Sean dude, I didn't mention him at all. I don't know how. I'm not sure how that happened. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. I'm a little bit over an hour now. Let me hit the button.
I need to figure out what the hell that annoying buzzing sound is.
What buzzing sound?
At your house? All right, John. We'll see you on Friday night. Unfortunately, you have to go to work Monday morning. Thank you for being here, Tony Wallow. Thank you. Great guy. Greg Guy. Let's have a moment. Let's please have a moment of silence here. Yeah. I want to make sure Greg understands Thank you, Greg. You were first tonight. Congratulations.
That's the first time.
Wintermute was there. The Bronc 9 was there. The iOS tester. I wished he would change his name back. It's much easier to remember. Bob whatchamacallit. I like that name better. Anyway, he said he got hacked. I think that's everybody. Looks like it's coming up on the end of it. So that was pretty good timing, maybe. I don't know. Yep, good timing. So
Yeah, night, YouTube.
Yep, YouTube. We'll see you. We're not going to come back tonight because I mentioned Greg tonight. Greg, did I mention you or what?
Yes, you
Thank you.
mentioned me for a
All
change.
right.
You forgot
Bye,
George.
everybody.